Fellas, are you still powdering your balls? You know you don't need to, right? If you want to keep your fellas feeling cool and dry all day and reduce chafing, then you need to get yourself the Crop Preserver. The 24-hour non-powder moisturizer and deodorant was designed for your butt, balls, and body. Boasting active pH control, anti-chafing, quick absorbing, and made in the beautiful US of A. Head over to manscaped.com and get yourself the Crop Preserver. Your balls will thank you.
Former Patriots tight end Rob Gronkowski made an announcement earlier this morning that he's decided to partner up with a CBD company. But what was more interesting were his comments about football. I'm Sierra Goodwill here with Evan Lazar. Evan, Gronk did not rule out a return to the NFL.
There we go.
He said one day if he feels like that burning desire to get back out on the field, he feels mentally ready, then he will play football.
Yeah, here we go, right? I mean, it's not like that door was already open or anything, and we haven't already discussed this a million times already. Listen, I think that the thing with Gronk is that moving forward, is he going to have that desire ever again? There's no guarantee that that's going to happen. I think physically, like he said, he could play football tomorrow and he could contribute and he could be maybe not Gronk, but close to it. But mentally, a lot like we had with Andrew Luck over the weekend, there's just a part of him that, football really started to weigh on him and started to have an impact on him. So I think that, we're getting into this kind of era of players like Andrew Luck, like Rob Gronkowski, that are outwardly talking about the fact that football is having a negative impact on their mental state. Yeah. So the league has to look into this, I think, and they need to start doing some things to help these players out so they're not in this cyclical rotation of injury, rehab, rest, where they're able to kind of be healthier human beings on and off the field.
Right. The part of the announcement that kind of resonated the most with me was Gronk got emotional. He said that football was bringing him down. He lost the joy in life. So clearly, the guy that brought joy to so many football fans, not just Patriots fans, with his personality and what he was able to do on the field, even the happiest of guys are kind of being brought down by the game. So what do you think the NFL can do to kind of help this situation?
And we saw it all last year. There were press conferences here last year just with the media where it was clear that Gronk was not himself and he wasn't that jovial person that we're so used to seeing, and he was kind of mopey and down on himself, going through the locker room, just walking through the locker room, just kind of dragging a little bit. And I just remember hearing other people that have been covering him his entire career saying, like, this is not the same guy. Like, what's going on here? This is not who we expected. I think that the biggest thing that the league has to look into is CBD and other types of elements that they can use to help rehab these guys a little bit better. You look at a guy like Ben Watson, for example, he retires and the medical doctors actually prescribed HGH to him to help him heal his bones and heal his muscles and get his body back to where it needs to be. Then he decides to come back and he gets hit with a 4-game suspension. But I think that what we're seeing is a lot of these athletes saying that a lot of these banned substances, including CBD or HGH or whatever the case may be, are helping them big time with recovery. So the league really needs to look into these things, I think, because this is going to start to become more normal now that two huge names in the sport, Andrew Luck and Rob Gronkowski, are hanging it up when their bodies are still capable of performing early. They're hanging it up early. There's no other way to put it, because of the mental and physical tolls that the sport has had on them.
And there's no doubt the NFL is a better league with Rob Gronkowski and Andrew Luck in it. And this FOXBORO report is brought to you by betonline.ag. Head to clnsmedia.com/win. Enter promo code CLNS50 to receive your welcome bonus. Let us know in the comments down below if you think a return to the NFL is in Gronk's future. For all of our Patriots content, head to our website at clnsmedia.com.